Hi, my name's Karen Stone and I'm an associate broker at Halstead. Welcome to 2019. With all the chatter and noise out there about the real estate market, I thought I'd pull together some of my predictions based on what I'm hearing from economists, researchers, brokerage firm leaders, and from agents. We all have our pulse on the market. The best news I have to share with you is that none of them are predicting a recession in 2019. So now that we've eliminated the elephant in the room, let's go to the 9 predictions for 2019. Now, a few disclosures before I make these predictions. First, there are about 1,000 micro markets in New York City, so my statements will be a little bit more general. If you have specific questions about your market, please don't hesitate to reach out. And number 2, none of us has a crystal ball, so these predictions are of course subject to market volatility and changes. Number 1, I predict the market will continue to transition where it's not strongly favoring either the buyer or the seller. I like to believe it's an opportunity market. Number 2, I predict home values will continue to increase just at a more sustainable rate. Over the last 10 years or so, we've seen very high year-over-year increases in value in certain markets. That rate is just not sustainable or healthy. Number 3, I predict buyers will still buy in 2019 and will get some great deals. We haven't seen a market that's favorable to buyers like this in the last 20 years, other than after 9/11 and during the recession in 2008 and 2009. This is once again an opportunity to get a deal. Number 4, I predict the gap between the list price and the sold price will continue to shrink as sellers get more realistic with pricing. We shouldn't be seeing double-digit discounts. On average, the discount price is within 5% of the most recent ask price. Number 5, I predict that fewer foreign buyers will absorb the current inventory. This is in large part due to the dollar being strong and too much uncertainty with immigration. We believe the foreigners will be replaced with other Americans coming from places like Connecticut and California, finally getting a home in the city. Number 6, I predict that interest rates will remain at historic lows. With so much volatility in the stock market, which remains sensitive to every tweet, the Feds will likely keep interest rates low. An increase in inventory and a stable interest rate equals opportunity. Number 7, I predict that sales in the luxury market will pick up as sellers adjust their expectations. In new developments, especially those that are still being built, developers are already starting to adjust their unit mix to fit the need of today's buyers. But one thing to consider is that the pipeline of new development is decreasing, leaving fewer options for buyers in the future. So if you see something that you love, make an offer. Number 8, I predict the rental market will remain favorable for the tenant. In fact, over the last few years, we've seen the traditional market seasonality go out the door. I predict concessions will continue to be offered and prices come down as we see a turnover in the existing inventory and the new inventory of condos being purchased by investors. Number 9, with the announcement of Amazon coming to Long Island City and Google's expansion, there has definitely been a flood of people looking to invest or cash out. I predict more competition in markets along the east side of Manhattan and areas close to Long Island City in Queens, parts of Brooklyn, and even certain parts of Long Island. If you have any questions about the market, whether it's the rental or sales market, I'm here to help. You can reach out to me at any time. Have a great 2019.